That's the creek now. That's the creek now too.
Our house is completely flooded.
There's the house. Water is on the porch, in the front, and in the back.
We had to get out. The water was rushing in the house. It wasn't safe.
You can't even see the wood pile now. The spooky house back there.
That was the 24/7 channel there. It's,
Oh wow, look over there. There's water everywhere.
24/7. Doing that. Even when there's nothing out there but a bunch of small crack advisories.
And then you can see can you see it in the camera, the water running?
Yeah.
Frost advisories, like people just sit there.
You got that set here where it's racing in, and then on the other side by the shop where it's racing in.
Shop's flooded. The house is flooded.
Extra channel.
But there's always a golden and silver lining, whatever the hell it is. No tornadoes, knock on wood. You gotta take what you can get, baby.
Yeah.
Ryan Firefighter KB sent in a super chat saying they know you need a break. They
Alright,
actually
we'll
watched
get
that
more
Bay
footage in the morning.
Arkansas tornado form just 500 yards away from their fire truck.
Looking at the aftermath of last night's flood. So the water was up so high that it was going in that door. We got some footage of it, but we just tried to get out of here as quick as we could. So now we're back this morning. Had a kind of a break in the weather, so trying to get an idea of the damage. I'll go over here to, man, the yard is just mud. Sometimes you gotta look at the bright side of things. And the bright side of this, do you guys remember all the piled up trees and stuff that were stuck here? Well, those are all gone. We gotta go down there basically and see what that looks like. But this was all just piled up full of
The water hose.
trees. There, yeah, there's part of our water hose there.
Yeah, I don't remember that log being there. I don't remember that log being there.
No, I mean, look at all the sand
Yeah.
and the
And now
No.
we have an embankment. in the
and an
middle of the
embankment.
creek.
Yeah,
Yeah, that tree used to be next to that one.
yeah. This, like, all the big logs are gone.
I think they're right there.
Yeah,
Let me grab the umbrella.
kind of want to see the house. And it's still there.
It cleaned out those too.
Wow. Yeah, last night this was all this was underwater, and it was just flowing through here like a roaring creek.
This right here is what was worrying me because that was almost over the top of my roof.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go in the house and see how much damage we actually have in here.
Keep our boat fixed, floating.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Sorry to grab the boat. Oh wow. I don't know how that got there. Oh, it was over the baseboards.
Yeah. Water got up over the baseboards. And here, brand new drywall. I haven't even got the video out yet from us last week and finishing the drywall and texturing and painting. And now we're doing a flood video.
So I stayed in water in here.
Yeah.
The bottom of this is wet.
I think for the most part we can mop the rest of this. Oh my gosh.
The sheetrock in here doesn't look wet.
No. It looks like it went
A little bit.
around a little bit, yeah. I think we can get some fans on it and save it. This side we'll have to mop up. Problem is the storm is
Still
supposed
going.
to, yeah, it's still going. It's supposed to last all weekend. You probably can't see on the camera, but that's all flooded back there. These are our brand new cabinets that we haven't got installed yet, and let's see what kind of damage we got on those.
I think it's just the bottom.
I think we might have gotten pretty lucky considering. A lot of people are probably a lot worse off than we are, so we're gonna count our blessings. Yeah, we flooded out, but it's all fixable.
I don't get to have my cake for breakfast. It's full
Good.
of water.
Your cake filled up with water?
Yeah.
That's
So,
it.
I had this sitting on top of the ice chest. That was over here.
Yeah, that ice chest was sitting over here, so it
It floated.
floated
It
away.
also floated the coffee pot knocked it over, so it broke the candle.
Oh no, our brand new
Ceiling fan.
ceiling fan for the bedroom. Yeah, the candle was on top of the ice chest, and it
It was on
broke
top of
that.
The coffee pot was on top of that bucket.
Oh man.
Is it all wet in there too?
Yeah, but pictures and
What is it?
all my old Rolling Stone magazines, my pictures right there. So it flipped that whole ice chest over.
There's that little pad of concrete. You got it?
Yeah. Spooky house didn't float away. Log pile still here.
For the most part. Oh, our shooting target's gone.
Damn it.
We still got the bucket.
I thought the bucket might have been what was floating away last night that you seen.
Oh, that was floating over there, whatever it was. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was creepy. goes one of the big logs. Another one of the big logs.
Here, hold this.
All this trash.
So that log right there, that big one, was actually all the way up in there, laying down in here, and it pushed it over.
So I wonder if that's the reason why stuff started flowing through finally was it got all that.
Unclogged.
Damn.
It lowered this whole thing here. I'm curious because there was big trees in the creek up there, so I'm wondering where they went. So I want to walk around over to that little dam. I wonder if the dam actually busted through.
You want to do that now?
So the water got so bad. So this over here was, you can see up the top of that bank to the top of that bank, that was all enclosed in there, and they had some little drain pipe down at the bottom that for the drainage, but the water got so high that it busted that dam open. That's why the water went down, and it probably all those trees and everything just built up here and busted through. You can see some of the tree logs and stuff down here. It just pulled up right here till it couldn't hold it anymore, and then it broke.
Now we have like 2 flowing rivers.
Yeah. So I kind of want to walk over there. It flowed through here too.
Huh?
It just flowed through there too.
Yeah. That's a good spot.
You can tell last night it was all the way up over here on this bank. This isn't even supposed to be a creek, guys. Careful. I'm still curious to where those big oak trees are. There were like whole oak trees in that creek.
They're probably donations.
Oh yeah. She's raining hard now. Flooding of 2025.
Yeah.
Just found this tree that got knocked over. Yeah, I want to go to the bridge, just kind of get a perspective. To give you guys an idea of how high the water actually got last night. So right there, when we were up here, the water was right at the top of the bridge. So it was all the way up this far. And that's a good, I don't know what, 12 feet down from the from the top there down to where the water is now. So all that level, all the way down and all the way out was all flowing last night. This is where the creek is supposed to go. And when it overflows a little bit, there's a spot in here that goes around to where you've seen over by our house. But it usually just has standing water in it. So we're gonna have to do something to fill this all in, but you can see how it cut a bank in over here. So
It's usually only about what, 5 foot wide?
yeah,
5, maybe 8 feet.
see if we can get over here. It just takes the path of least resistance through here.
And we were just walking this, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. So there's the creek where it's supposed to go.
And this is the overflow. That it usually don't go.
And this is the little cutoff that goes back around to in front of our house. But this was just all underwater last night. Yeah, it was rushing bad.
Where the hell did this tree come from? Well, I guess that was part of it.
So we're gonna have to take and fill this in somehow. Cut the creek in, the natural creek. Make it deeper there and fill in this so the water don't come through this way anymore. Cause that was a little scary. We actually got super lucky, I think. You can see the water line.
For sure.
We still got pine needles at Pine Needle Ranch.
And the stupid things that you would think would float away, like streams and all that, didn't budge.
Yeah.
But it took the barbecue pit. Skeeter eater.